welcome back. Today I just want to talk about your initial puppy grooming and how to prepare them when they need a groom before they can actually go to a lot of groomers. And there's little things that you can do at home to keep them looking not so scruffy. Let's be honest, they look adorable no matter what. We have Stormy here, and she has kind of hairs growing into her eyes. Her paws are kind of overgrown and her little pads. We need to trim her nails, and then she needs a sanitary cut. When she's peeing or pooping, sometimes it's getting stuck or staying there, and we don't want that to happen. I'm going to show you guys how to clean them up really quick. It doesn't take very long at all. But before you get to this step, what you need to do is get your clipper, an electric toothbrush, anything that really, well, not anything that vibrates, but you want to hold them and turn it on. You want to let them hear it. This is kind of your first step. And then you want to put them down and you want to hold it against them. You're not cutting anything. You're just kind of getting them used to the vibrations. And they're probably going to shake a little bit because they're kind of freaked out. They're like, what's going on? And you just kind of hold it against them and let them get used to that feeling of that vibration. So you want to do that a few days before you actually come to do this part of the groom. So I'm going to go bathe her. Okay, and we're back. One thing that I forgot to mention before I went, and I should have done on camera, but I forgot to, that I do right before I actually throw them in the bath, is you want to brush them. Make sure, I cannot stress this enough, make sure to brush them before you get them wet. We have her here. She's kind of, and you just want to pat them dry. You want to do this. You don't want to do this motion where you're scrubbing back and forth. You just want to kind of squeeze around and try and get all the water out. And that's how you want to dry them all the time. You see this little head? Cord, I like to use it with brand new puppies because it's 50-50. Sometimes they do okay, but sometimes too, no matter how much you prepare them, they kind of freak out the first time. I just like to put this on them and then I kind of hold them underneath. I just kind of keep them calm. You'll see her wiggle. I'll give her a break when I think she's freaking out too much, but we'll see. Hopefully she does well. So I'm going to start on her bottom and just kind of let her get used to it. Then you'll see me work my way up and then I'll come back down until she's fully dry. So now I'll just take the time to brush her out, and then for their face, I just use this soft side, and then I just go up. So I have this little bitty one here that I'll try and hold her. So I just kind of take right here on their eyes, and it just kind of cleans out any like eye boogies. Can I clean your mustache? Can I clean it? Can I clean your mustache? Okay, thank you. And the next thing I do is our ear tonic. So I feel her ear, and her ear is a little bit wet, or damp, I guess I should say. So I'm just gonna go in there, and I'm gonna dry the top hairs, and then I'm going to take some of our tonic. I can put a couple. Oh, this is her first time with ear tonic, so she freaked out. You can kind of hear it like squelch around, and that'll just help her ear dry really well. Kind of massage it around in there, and then same thing, I'll get my towel and I'll just kind of dry. If you don't have tonic, I recommend like rubbing alcohol and just kind of rubbing their ear with like a cotton swab, and then flipping their ears back and making sure that their ears really dry, because you don't want them to grow, you don't want them to start developing any type of yeast. Okay, and then the next thing is we're gonna cut nails. So I'm just gonna turn her and we're gonna do her nails. If you guys are unfamiliar with cutting nails, I recommend watching my nail cutting video that I'll link here at the top. But I'm just kind of taking off the pointy part of their nail. All right. And then our nails are trimmed. If you missed the beginning of this video, before you do this part, make sure you've done a couple days where you just got them used to the vibration. But you want to make sure that you prep them before, because otherwise they're going to freak out on you and you're not going to be able to get anything done. I'm going to do a couple more. I'm just going to prep her again. And let her know that it's not going to hurt her. It feels funny, but she'll be just fine. Right, Storm? Just fine. Now that she's kind of used to it again, I'll cup, and this is just really fast because they do not care to stay here very long. So same thing, I'm just cupping her paw. So you hold them underneath. You're not choking them out, but they have like their jawbone, I guess. And you're just gently cupping that and you're holding them around. Kind of similar to how I guess like a collar would. So you just kind of hold her there. I'm not choking her, I'm just making sure she knows she's safe and I can stabilize her head. So for the face, I like to use this one because it's just a little bit easier for me to use. And I just go right in the center and then I go up. And give them a little break, right in the center and go up. And then give them a little break, just kind of clean the hair off. Good girl, good girl. I come right next to their eye and then I just kind of scoop it out right here. And I'm just gonna scoop out all of this kind of different colored hair. And then we have this one side. The same thing on the other side. I'm not gonna leave it there, okay? See? Isn't that much better? A cute little face like this, where you can see their eyeballs again. So here, because there's hair around the butt, if they have a stool that gets a little bit too close or anything like that, it will get stuck there. And I just like to clean it off and make sure it's not there to get stuck on. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go right next to her anus. Just like that. And you're just cleaning that hair off. And then here, you just go right below. She has a little bit of hair right here, but you don't really want to get too close to that. But I just kind of clean off the hair right now while they're a puppy because she moves so much. And then for down here, what I honestly just like to do is I just stand them up, if she'll stand. Okay, I might have to hold her because she's a lazy bum. And then right at the tip, you can see there's like a little bit of hair just sticking up. And you don't want to get too close, but you just kind of want to trim that tip off. It's not going to be nearly as bad. And then you'll just scoop out some of the hair that's on the side. You'll just come in here and you'll just scoop out some of this hair here so that when she pees, it doesn't pee on that. And then right where that tip is, you just kind of go boom, just take it off. We're gonna get our rounded scissors from our pack. What you do is you want to stand them up so they're standing on it. And then you just kind of comb the hair around. And then you're just gonna go around. And you're just kind of cleaning up the edges. Not straight up and down, but kind of angled inward. So that the hair on the top, the very top, is a little bit longer. And then I'm just gonna comb her out. And you just want to comb it out just a couple of times to make sure that you get all the stragglers. And just go around. Good girl, Stormy. You're such a good girl, you know that? You know, I like to stand them up. That's just easiest for me. And they seem to not move as much. So again, same thing. You did such a good job. Oh my goodness, you did such a good job. You did such a good job. You guys, you did it. You did it. You're absolutely beautiful. Okay. And then this is what we end up with. A cute little tiny pup ball with little equal paws. You did a really good job. That's kind of what you can expect from the first time kind of grooming your puppy by yourself, and then it'll just over time get easier. For this groom that we're gonna do on a puppy, you're gonna need your blow dryer or however it is that you wanna dry your dog. I definitely recommend this. This one just makes the job 1,000 times easier. You'll need your brush, obviously, because you want to brush them out before you bathe them and then after you dry them. And then you'll want a smaller clipper that's easier to maneuver for in between their eyes if you want to do that. Your ear tonic, this is the one that we use, we trust it. It does a really good job. And then you'll need some nail clippers because you definitely want to trim those little claws. This one's optional, it's just a tear stain comb. I just kind of comb out the boogies and stuff. And then you'll need your regular clipper. I like to use the regular one for the paws. I've just found now that it just makes it a lot easier to just do it with a regular one. It just gets a nice cleaner shape. And then this black thing is my scissors. So I have a pack of scissors. You can use straight scissors. For paws, I prefer the kind of curved scissors. It just makes the curve come out a lot better. But you can definitely do it with straight scissors too if you just kind of incrementally do it. And then you need a Havanese if you don't have a little Havanese puppy, right? Thanks for tuning in with me, and let me know in the comments if I missed anything or if there's anything else you want me to cover. So this is just a little cleanup that you want to do on your puppy. That's it. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to subscribe and like this video if it was helpful to you, and there's only more to come. We'll start doing some training videos with an actual puppy so you guys can see in real time, real life, how that works. So, Stormy, say bye!